Assalamu alaikum, dear students. You have completed the poem An Evening Wet with Rain that was written by Ved Paul Deep. And dear students, today we are going to do the question work of the same poem. The textual questions are given on page number 93. And see the first question of the poem. What are the memories that the poet talks about in the poem? Dear students, the answer is quite simple that the poet talks about his childhood memories. He remembers the time when he used to stand alone in his courtyard. A cool breeze would be blowing. The waves of air would bring the sweet sound of cymbals to his ears. His heart would then be filled with joy. The next question here is what kind of atmosphere is created in the poem? The answer of this question is also simple. The poet says here that the dark, wet evening creates a sad and serious atmosphere in the poem. The evening symbolizes the evening of the poet's life. He has become old and no hope is left in his life. The earthen lamp of his life is flickering. It can go out any time. Thus, the atmosphere all through the poem is very depressing. Dear students, the third question here is what makes the poet tired? It is a loss of hope that makes the poet tired. It is only hope that keeps one going in one's life. If there is no hope, the very desire to live and such a person naturally feels tired and exhausted all the time. That is what has happened in the case of the poet also. He is in the evening of his life and no hope has been left for him. Naturally, he feels tired. And fifth, now it is the fourth question here. What has darkened the evening of the poet's life? Dear students, the answer is quite simple that it is only the loss of hope that has darkened the evening of the poet's life. Hope is like a ray of light all time. This ray of light shows man the way he should go. If there is no hope, life becomes full of darkness. This is what has happened in the case of the poet also. Fifth question is here. It's the last question of the thinking about the poem. You see it is on page number 93. The fifth question here is discuss the poet's regret in the poem. What are the regrets of the poet? In this poem, the poet recalls the days of his childhood. Those were the days when life was full of joy. For him, in contrast, the present life of the poet is all despair. There is no joy or hope left for him. The poet regrets that he cannot call back the times that are past and gone. And it is true also, the time gone never comes back. And dear students, now by this way, we completed the textual work of the poem. This is An Evening Wet with Rain. It was the fifth question. And one more question is there. The, that is, we can say that this is the sixth now. Comment on the imagery used by the poet in the poem. You see, the poet has used pictorial imagery in the poem. He creates a clear picture of an evening wet with rain. We can see clearly in our in our mind's eye, wet doors, windows, and awnings. We can see leaves stirring with a cool breeze. Dear students, this was all about the poem, and inshallah, by the next class, we will be going through the next poem. And please try to memorize these questions and go through the book. Stay home, stay safe, and prepare yourself for the exams.